everybody. Come on in for a good show. Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, diamondandsilk.com. Come on in because we got a lot of juiciness that done jumped off.
Yes.
And you know, we have to talk about it.
We got to talk about it.
We got to talk about the
Yes,
stuff. We have
do.
to talk about it. So come on in, everybody, because we have a lot to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about the president, him declaring a national emergency. This Andrew McCabe, you all, and his shenanigans. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez saying no to the 25,000 high-paying Amazon jobs.
Ooh,
yeah.
so
Jussie
sad.
Smollett and all of the shenanigans that's happening with him and this alleged attack and how everything was turned upside down. And listen, lawyer Michael Avenatti have some stuff to talk about. And I'll give you all our take on what we feel about that and how we feel about it.
And real quick,
yes.
Stop what you're doing and share this video.
Yes.
Stop right now what you're doing and share this video. Okay?
Share it if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Periscope, if you're on Twitter. I don't know if you can share it if you're on diamondandsilk.com. I believe you can. Share. Because sharing is caring. Okay?
All right.
So listen, are we up on all portals?
We are up on our portals.
All right. Hit it, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome to Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. We're your hosts, Diamond and Silk oh Silk.
Woo.
An interesting weekend. Happy President's Day. Tonight's show is being brought to you by the Chit Chat Tour. So I want you to head over there to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat Tour to get your Chit Chat Tour tickets, or just go to chitchattour.com. Now, before I get into the locations and where we're going to be at, I want to stop and ask everyone again to make sure you share this video.
Yes.
We believe that sharing is caring. We want our haters to see it because oftentimes when we on something, it seems to go viral in the left wing, on the left side. I'm doing left this way because I know y'all looking at me,
right,
but I know left is this way. Okay.
Right, you're absolutely right. I noticed that somebody with under 10,000 followers can put out a video of Diamond and Silk and it go viral, reaching up into the millions.
Right.
But we have over 1 million followers and we put out a video, the same video of us, Diamond and Silk, and we're lucky if it get 50 or 60,000 views.
So the censorship is real. We've been hearing a lot of your complaints. A lot of your complaints about Facebook. I mean, just little tidbits of stuff. You ain't done nothing. And now they want to just 30 days and throw you in Facebook jail. Yeah. So stop what you're doing and sharing. Sharing is caring. Okay, so let me give you all the lowdown of where we're going to be at.
Yes.
This week we're going to be at the Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C. That's February the 23rd.
Yes.
Have they sold it out? Have that sold out?
It's almost sold out.
Okay, listen. I'm telling you, because we can't do, once it sell out, that's it. Like, you can't say, well, listen, Diamond, I need a ticket. Listen, Silk, I need a ticket because it's going to be sold out.
It's going to be sold out, I'm telling you.
So go ahead on because it's almost there.
So close.
February 23rd, Washington, D.C. We're going to be at Trump International this week. And then after that, we're headed on March the 9th to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And then on April the 13th, Grand Rapids, Michigan. May 18th, Mobile, Alabama. June 1st, Knoxville, Tennessee. June 8th, Scottsdale, Arizona. June 22nd, Durrell, Florida. July 13th, Billings, Montana. July 20th, Palm Desert, California. August 3rd, Henderson, Nevada, and August 17th, Colorado Springs, Colorado. So go to chitchattour.com and get your Chit Chat Tour tickets. We want to see your face in the place. Yes.
Can I just reiterate one thing? Happy President's Day.
Happy President's Day.
To my president, I love you. I absolutely love.
Oh, well, he does
President
an amazing
Trump.
job. He was doing an amazing job in Miami today. We'll talk a little bit about that later. But he does an amazing job. And to all of to our four founders that the ones that started all of this here that put things in place for how things are supposed to go, even though we have people that don't want to follow the Constitution. They want to do it the way
they want to rewrite it their way.
Founding fathers.
Yes. Yes.
It's what we call them. So happy President's Day, happy President's Day, happy President's Day. Hey everybody on YouTube. Oh my goodness, let's see here. Let's see if I can see if my stuff start. Because sometimes your stuff can start. Hey Lori and Timothy and Martin and Jay Reed. Hey Pumpkins. Hey, thank you for sharing. Okay, because sharing is caring. All right, everybody. A special thank you for everybody that has been sharing the tour in your groups.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Thank you so much for that.
Groups in your clubs.
Yes, thank you so much for that.
Thank you all so much.
Yeah, so I appreciate that. Also, make sure you head over there to the Diamond Silk Store, diamondsilkstore.com, and get you some goodies in case you want to give to somebody for somebody's birthday. Listen, the socks, the photo socks. I really like these little cute socks. They got diamond and silk all over them. So go over there to diamondsilk.com and get you a photo sock. I don't know why I feel just hot. I feel just hot.
You're not going through the change.
I don't know if I'm no, I should be going through the change.
Okay.
I should be going through the change.
You move my fan and all.
Well, I cleaned everything. I wanted everything to be nice and neat, so I put everything back. So when we go to commercial, I'll just grab your fan.
Because my arms are a little short.
I know your arms are short.
Far.
Right. Also, make sure you stay connected on chitchatbeat.com. Some things are coming down the pipeline.
Oh, yes.
We understand that these social media sites are censoring conservative voices. We see it. We see your complaints, you all. We see how when you click on one of our videos, the video no longer exists. And we see it. We see it. So stay connected at chitchatbeat.com so that you can see what's coming down the pipeline. To everyone that sent us a letter of encouragement, a book, some type of momentum, or email. Thank you so much. It does not go unnoticed. We love you all so much. We get so much stuff when it comes to emails and things of that nature. We can't talk about every single body.
Right.
But we want you to know that we love you all just as much as you love us. So thank you so much. And if my parents are looking tonight, hey mom, hello.
Hey mom.
Dad.
Hey Dad.
Yes.
We love you.
Okay, so I got new glasses. Listen, y'all just gonna have to get used to them, okay?
Okay.
I like these because I can see everywhere. Like I can see all around. I like it. I like that I can see everywhere. And so just get used to them, okay? So that I can see.
I went to call my eye doctor. And then you called me. And I forgot all about it.
So make sure you call. Every year, everybody should have your eyes checked once a year. I do it once a year.
Yeah.
Like you have to get your mammogram once a year. And you get your teeth cleaned twice a year, every 6 months.
Don't get the mammogram.
Oh, well, okay. You get your teeth cleaned
prostate
once every 6 months. And if you have a huge tartar buildup, you go once every 3 months. No, because sometimes people have plaque build up on their teeth.
About the teeth.
Yeah, and if plaque is built up on your teeth,
yes,
then you go to that dentist 3 times a year instead of twice a year, but you're supposed to get your teeth cleaned once every 6 months.
Oh, once every 6 months.
Well, some people do it a year, but it's really once every 6 months.
Yeah,
right. And see, good mouth health is good body health too.
Health.
That's right, girl.
Right.
Yes.
Keep
okay.
Your body right.
Keep your body right.
Yes.
Well, the President Trump was right when he declared a state of emergency on Friday in an effort to go around Congress to fund the border wall. It will allow him to move federal dollars earmarked for military construction to the border, but is already facing legal and political challenges. Yeah, so you have California Attorney General Xavier, I don't know if it's Becerra. He said Sunday that he will definitely be filing a lawsuit against the Trump administration for declaring a national emergency at the U.S. southern border. Okay. He said it's clear that this isn't an emergency. It's clear that in the mind of Donald Trump, he needs to do something to try to fulfill his campaign promises, etc., etc. Let me stop him right there. First of all, the border wall does not have anything to do with the campaign promise. The border wall is about our national security and keeping the American people safe.
Right.
So with the president declaring a national emergency, he needed to do that.
And can I just also interject that when he was on a campaign, he was talking about securing America.
Right.
The wall just happened to be a part of it.
Right. People don't They don't get that.
Yeah.
So they just really don't get it.
No,
they
they
don't
don't.
understand. They
They
don't
don't.
understand it. So they're expecting to sue. Listen, because Congress hold the power of the purse. And Nancy Pelosi touted that he wasn't going to get but $1. And he ended up getting over $1 billion for it. So that but Congress was being stingy with our tax dollars.
Congress was being biased politically, and they deliberately did this. And it should be against the law for Congress not to do their job and uphold their oath, which is to protect
the American people. Right, that's right, that's right. Some say that House Democrats may vote on a disapproval resolution. I don't know why. Listen, the deal is that why is it that you want to spend money, right? You want to spend money. I'm just sort of trying to make this work. What am I doing wrong?
What are you
Can you
trying
fix
to do?
me? I'm trying to get it where I can see everybody.
Okay.
Why is it that the left would choose to spend money through going to courts and suing instead of solving the problem? You want to spend money to fight from solving the problem.
To keep from solving the problem.
Instead of just solving the problem.
Right.
So that right there, I don't get that. I don't understand that.
Right.
So this is what your Congress is doing, you all.
It's a shame.
Yeah. So the president, it looks like he's been trying to get this issue solved for the past 2 years. For the past 2 years. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
See, Silk know about that technology. For the past 2 years. And all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Oh, they can't do it.
Right.
Some of the deep state Republicans has also been like snakes in the grass.
That's right.
And when I talk about deep state Republicans, when I hear Republicans that they don't want the president to take these measures and that measure,
right.
And I don't want to call no names because I made news for calling names when I was on Fox the other
y'all
morning.
Know who we talking about. All of them.
But here's the deal. Instead of you being irritated or upset with the president, how about you be irritated and upset with the Congress that's acting like lame sitting ducks? And why don't you go talk to your Congress members, your colleagues, to let them know that when they're working for the American people, they need to do what the American people want with the American people tax dollars.
That's right.
I don't like it when people have things to say about the president and they do it openly. I think that the president have such an open door policy.
Yeah.
You should go to him. And I don't think that stuff should be in the media. That's my personal opinion.
Right, because you look like a fool.
You surely do. So they basically made it appear like they were actually working towards it while all along they were acting like a Judas.
Yeah.
Not only were they betraying the president, they were also betraying the American people.
That's right.
Because when you're not doing what the American people want you to do, that is a clear betrayal.
And what people up there are failing to realize
Thank
is
you,
that
Pumpkin.
we as the American people, we voted for Donald Trump based off of the agenda that he wanted to push for this country.
Right. Thank you, Marcus.
So this is not just a Trump wall.
It's not a Trump wall.
This is America that wants to be protected.
Right.
And YNDHE double hockey sticks didn't the past administrations do what they needed to do to protect us when they was basically spinning the same spiel pretty much?
They didn't want to do that.
Go ahead.
When President Trump said that if he didn't get what was needed for the wall, that he would declare a national emergency. That's exactly what he did.
That's what
he
did.
Didn't get the $5.7 billion that he wanted.
Right.
He declared a national emergency.
That's right.
So the president has compromised, restacked the deck, and cleared the board, only to get the same identical thing from Democrats.
That's right.
They don't want to solve the problems. They want to create problems, sit on the problems, spend money so that they won't have to solve the problems.
That's right.
And when you look at that, you all, listen, they playing politics.
That's
this
exactly
is what they're
doing.
doing. They're playing politics. And when you start playing politics, now you're playing with the American people.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to run down some things.
Well, even the mainstream media is part of this problem as well.
Okay.
And they are truly the enemy of the people because they want to call this a manufactured crisis. And that's what they're spinning. That's the narrative that they've spinning. But it wasn't a manufactured crisis when Obama called it one.
That's right.
And I actually have a video of Obama.
Oh, we're calling him. Okay, well, let's show
listen.
it. Let's show the people. Take a look at this.
We now have an actual humanitarian crisis on the border that only underscores the need to drop the politics and fix our immigration system once and for all. In recent weeks, we've seen a surge of unaccompanied children arrive at the border, brought here and to other countries by smugglers and traffickers. The journey is unbelievably dangerous for these kids. The children who are fortunate enough to survive it will be taken care of while they go through the legal process, but in most cases that process will lead to them being sent back home. I've sent a clear message to parents in these countries not to put their kids through this.
So what I don't understand, how is it that when Obama wants to say, okay, well, we need to secure, we have a crisis at the border. Yes. We need to secure our borders. Yes. These parents need to stop sending their children over here. Yes. The left is okay with that.
Where's the fake news?
Yeah. But then as soon as the president said, whoa, there's a humanitarian crisis happening at the border, he's saying the same thing. Yes. Everybody is all up in arms about it.
Like he's doing something so wrong. Oh, this is manufactured. Was it manufactured years ago when Obama said the same thing? Right. I believe Bill Clinton said the same thing.
Well, first of all, Clinton declared 17 national emergencies. George W. Bush declared 13 national emergencies. And Obama declared 12 national emergencies. Yes. Now, where was the left on that?
Where were you at?
Where was the left on that?
And where was Nancy and Chuck? The naysayers. Where were you at?
But it wasn't President Trump. The mainstream media, the Democrats, they hate this president and his supporters with such a passion that they use the hatred to deliberately keep us from funding the wall. They want to risk our national security and let people run amok in our country. They hate the president so much, we don't even care about the American people.
But they don't have a problem with funding foreign entities.
Oh, yeah, they're foreign
countries. Billions of our tax dollars is going to the economy and to the border of foreign countries. But we can't get nothing here.
We can't get So listen, so why are Democrats fighting so hard against securing Americans? Well, according to the Judiciary Watch, the U.S. government subsidized billionaire George Soros' radical leftist agenda, dedicating hundreds of millions of dollars to his deeply politicized Open Society Foundation worldwide. So what that means, it sounds like the government is using our tax dollars for this here billionaire and his foolishness. Okay? That's right. According to the Judicial Watch. Now, in a special investigative report, Judicial Watch documents the financial link between U.S. funded entities and the OSF affiliates to further the Hungarian-born philanthropist agenda seeking to destabilize legitimate governments, erase national borders, target conservative politicians, finance civil unrest, subvert institution of higher education, and orchestrate refugee crisis for political gain. So the special report also illustrates the financial and staffing nexus between OSF and the U.S. government. And the OSS is the Open Society Foundation Worldwide, and this is what George Soros is running. Am I correct? According to the Judiciary Watch. So instead of taking our tax dollars, and let me calm down, instead of taking our tax dollars and doing what the American people want with those tax dollars by securing the border, you all are giving our tax dollars, according to Judicial Watch, to this billionaire, George Soros, and it sounds like what his organization is doing is going to destabilize legitimate governments. They want to erase national borders, target conservative politicians, finance civil unrest, subvert institution of higher education, and orchestrate refugee crisis for political gain. Now that is a problem.
That's right. That's a very big problem. So Diamond and Silk, we had to tweet, and we said, so the federal government can subsidize George Soros by using American tax dollars along with backdoor and side door kickbacks, but can't use $5.7 billion of our own tax dollars to fund the wall. This explains why the Democrats support socialism, poverty, illegal aliens, and open borders.
Because this is what they like, you all.
That's right.
According to Ted Cruz,
Yes.
he mentioned that the reason for the shutdown is the then Republican House in December passed funding for the entire federal government, which included the $5.7 billion for an additional of 234 miles of steel barrier.
So whenever people say, well, why didn't the Republicans pass it? Technically, they did.
Okay. All right.
They did, but keep on.
Okay, so when it got to the Senate, Chuck Schumer and the rest of the Democrats said no.
They said no.
They will not allow the government to be funded as long as there is building of 1 single mile of barrier.
Right.
But this same Chuck Schumer was advocating for a wall a few years ago. He was advocating for it, advocating for some type of border security.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I want to just really talk about the benefits of where they put walls at and how it actually works.
Okay.
So in San Diego, California, they built a wall barrier in 1992. Now I said wall/barrier because some could have been fencing, some could have been walls or still slab. Okay. They built it in 1992, and illegal traffic dropped 92% in over the past 23 years.
And you tell me a wall or a barrier won't work?
El Paso, Texas built a wall barrier in 1993. Legal traffic dropped 72% in 1 year and 95% over the past 22 years.
Okay.
Tucson, Arizona built a wall/barrier in 2000, and illegal traffic dropped to 90% over a 15-year period. Yuma, Arizona built a wall barrier in 2005, and illegal traffic dropped 95% over the last 9 years.
So some kind of barrier or a wall do work.
It works. It's a deterrent. It works. Yes.
We have over 30 national emergencies still active right now. President Trump added what needed to be added to the bill. 7-month bill. $23 billion allocated to spend towards everything to protect the border except the wall.
Right.
So okay, break that down, so I won't get mad.
So, he signed that bill, okay, to fund the government.
Right.
And then, there was a lot of poison pills in the bill.
Absolutely.
A lot of landmines in the bill. But the president kept saying that he's going to add to the bill.
Okay.
So a lot of stuff he added to that bill that killed the pill in the bill.
Got it.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's stuff that they won't report about. Okay. And what actually happened, $23 billion was allocated to spend towards everything to protect the border except the wall. That means that we got money, $23 billion, okay, towards sensors, towards the underground sensors, the x-ray machines, and the drones. Okay.
Thank you, Afrin. I hope I said it right.
But the Democrats only gave $1.375 billion towards the wall, and President Trump said, "Okay, I'll go find what I need to find."
Okay, but the $23 billion for drones, they can't use that for the wall.
Okay, now that's where people are not understanding some things, because what these Democrat rats do is when they put this money in place, they allocate it to, you could only spend it on this. You can't spend it on concrete. You can't spend it on that. Okay. So people may say, well, he got $23 billion. Can he build a wall with that? No. It's allocated where he cannot spend that $23 billion on nothing pertaining to a wall. He can only spend, they basically restrict him. That's how you tie your hands behind your back, okay? To only spending $1.375 billion towards the wall or / barrier.
Okay. So that's why he went and he found more money,
right,
so that it can take care of his wall. Take care of
the wall and whatever he needs. There's different things written in the Constitution where it gives our president the opportunity to declare a national emergency and something that he sees is going wrong that needs to be done to protect Americans. And that's what he did. So a lot of people was like, oh, the Democrats outsmarted him. No. No, no, no.
They
What
got
y'all did is
outsmarted.
got played.
That's what you, yeah.
The president just allowed you all to expose your true agenda on America. Y'all ran around here talking about health care for Americans, health care for all, but you all gave $3.1 billion towards health care for foreign countries. Do you see what I'm
Of
saying?
our tax
Of
dollars?
our freaking tax dollars.
Don't get so rowdy.
But
Just-
see,
I
when
got
you're
it.
messing with my money,
Money, and you're not using it. I think
The way we
American
think it
tax
should be
dollars should
used.
be used for the
For
American,
American people.
And okay, we help everybody, but if you're not willing to secure us,
Right.
how the heck are we helping everybody? But you're not
but
even willing to
you're not
secure
even
us.
willing to use our money. That $3.1 billion could have went towards Americans.
Right.
Okay. What about the health care of the American citizens living in tents on the street with no running water?
no running
but yet,
water.
we just spent $18 billion last month to fund illegal aliens health care,
Whoa.
food care, house care.
Sanctuary
City.
Yeah. Well, some people are going out to purchase land from ranchers just to fight President Trump when it comes to eminent domain.
That's right.
So this is straight hypocrisy. These
Yes.
people are straight hypocrites. And, you know, it's the hypocrisy against our country. It's a total disgrace.
Disgrace.
And then you even had Joe Biden.
Uh-huh.
Joe Biden,
Joe
y'all,
Biden.
stating that our country is an embarrassment. And I don't know where he was at. He was somewhere in another country saying that. But I wanted to
I think it
so
was
badly.
in Europe.
Was it in Europe, Germany?
Oh God, it was somewhere.
Okay, I don't know where he was at. But this
I think
is
they got open borders over there.
but this is what I wanted to tell Biden.
What you want to tell?
If the United States, I want to tweet it out. If the United States is such an embarrassment,
Uh-huh.
then why don't you stay your assets over there where you at and don't even come back to America?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And by the way, Joe Biden, y'all let him know that we said this. What's an embarrassment is a group of Democrat rats violating our immigration laws by advocating for illegal aliens that break our laws.
That's right. Uh-huh.
That's what's embarrassing.
That's what's embarrassing. And for you to sit and you go
Yes.
to another country and you
another
talk
country.
about the United States of America,
Uh-huh.
one of the greatest country on earth.
On earth.
Economics, I mean, everything, economy
booming.
is booming
Yes.
here. And you go to another country talking about we are an embarrassment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that you were implying the president is an embarrassment. You are really the true embarrassment.
That's
You
right.
are the true embarrassment.
So the bottom line here, there have been and still is a threat in our country. You have people that's crossing the border with flesh-eating bacteria, measles, diseases, no immunizations, drugs are not only coming through the ports of entry.
Right.
Okay. But drugs are also coming across that border where there isn't a barrier.
And it's so, wait a minute, it's so hard to get them to understand that.
That's right.
They always say the drugs are only pouring in at the ports of entry.
Uh-huh.
Dodo birds. That's what you can see. But what about where they pouring in where you don't see? Where there's nobody there.
Yes.
Where people can just cross our borders.
That's right.
So you can't say that drugs is only pouring in at the
to
points of entry. That's not true.
That's right.
Go ahead.
I said these people, they look so ignorant when they say that majority of all of the drugs is coming through the ports of entry. Well, how in the HE double hockey sticks can you do the math when you don't have a count on exactly how much drugs are being smuggled in? You don't know that.
You don't even know that.
You don't even have.
But
the
you
count
want to
of that.
say it's only coming through the ports of entry without even knowing that.
That's right.
Yeah. Technology like drones only count the heads crossing illegally. How is that going? How is a drone going to apprehend?
It's not going to do that.
How is a drone going to apprehend? And if it rain, if the battery go out, then how is it going to work?
That's right. Thank you, Derek. Go ahead.
You know, last month our tax dollars funded over $18 billion towards illegal aliens.
Yes.
Again, while American citizens living in tents, and some of these cities, especially some of these cities and these states where some of these people, these presidential hopefuls, they hope that they're going to win. That's Democrats. That's being ran by Democrats.
That's right.
And they've ran them in the ground.
That's right.
And I don't care if they put 1 million people up.
Yes.
talking about they running against President Trump. Ain't now one of them going to be able to beat him.
Not now.
So what I want to do is thank the president for doing what you have to do to uphold and defend and fulfill your constitutional oath and to protect America and the American people.
Yes, that's what it is.
So he did what he had to do, and I don't want to hear about all of the other shenanigans that I hear from people. Because if you was truly behind the president, you wouldn't stab him in the back.
That's right.
And y'all know who I'm talking about, and I don't even want to say her name.
Yeah.
But she has a few
But what
stuff.
I want these people to know, all of you, including her, you're not the president of the United States.
And another thing, you talk all of this junk, but I ain't seen you one time pick up one brick, take one piece of concrete down there to that border and start building. So you ain't contribute nothing.
No.
You ain't built nothing. So just
and that's idiotic
please.
Behavior to me.
It really is idiotic behavior. Can't stand it. Cannot stand it. Girl, oh my goodness, we didn't talk this much. Okay, you all. So speaking of can't stand, is Andrew McCabe.
Andrew McCabe
Said that Trump's own words prompt the probe. He talked about the FBI in a derogatory way, is what Andrew McCabe said the president did. So the former acting FBI director, Andrew McCabe, is about to describe behind-the-scene chaos in 2017 after President Trump fired FBI Director James Comey. In the days that followed, McCabe said that law enforcement officials discussed whether to secretly record a conversation with the president or whether Mr. Trump could be removed from office through invoking the 25th Amendment. So when I heard this story, all collaborated, colluded. You know, we talked about this back in 2017 when we told you all.
Yeah.
All of this here was calculating and just all planned out, you all.
Yes, it was.
And we're going to get to Jussie Smollett. But just as the way y'all see the Jussie Smollett story.
That's right.
All of this here is nothing but collusion at its finest.
At its finest. And I also have a clip of when we said that after the inauguration.
Oh my God. Take a look. Don't believe everything that the media say.
Oh.
And then after that, so we get ourselves back to the hotel, you
right,
so that we can get up out of D.C.
Yeah.
Because my feeling, let me tell you something.
Woo.
Y'all know, if y'all don't know nothing about Diamond and Silk, we are very intuitive. We are very intuitive. If something don't feel right to me, it ain't right.
Something ain't right.
And there's a lot of stuff that I got to say.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? I can't say it in here.
Right.
I'm going to have to write this in a book.
Gonna have to be written in
I'm
a
going to have
book.
to write this in a book or something right.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right. D.C. is the most corrupt place I've ever felt in all of the days of my life.
That's right.
My feeling tells me we are going to have to go into deep prayer for our president, President Trump.
That's right.
Because there's going to be a lot of things thrown at him for no reason at all.
That's right.
You have people that is upset.
Yes.
Look at how one day after the inaugural, after the day he was sworn in, you had all of these women that was paid, planned protesting out in the streets protesting and don't even know what they were protesting about.
That's right.
Also, you all, I know you all remember, you know about the Trump train.
That's right.
But don't forget, y'all remember that prayer train that we used to do every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time?
Yes.
I want to make sure that everybody is still on board with doing that.
That's right.
Every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we want you to take out time to stop and pray. Pray for our country and pray for President Trump because he is going to need much prayer. Okay, you all. So that was back in 2017 after the inauguration, you all, about what I felt. And I am such an intuitive person. I go on straight intuition.
Yes.
If my intuition don't feel right about something, it ain't right.
It ain't right.
And what these people did, they collaborated together and cleverly tried to undermine this administration, tried to take down the sitting president, and tried to go against the will of the people. Thank you, Doc. Tried to go against the will of the people.
These landmines was already set.
Absolutely.
Pre-President Obama.
Up under the Obama administration.
Yes.
Up under the Obama administration. And this is straight treason as far as I am concerned.
Yes.
Because what reason? And I don't want to hear nothing about you had a hunch. A hunch about what? Because I got a hunch that a lot of y'all up there are crooks. But I got to be able to prove that.
Right. And I got a big hunch that all of them violated the Hatch Act 1939. They violated by weaponizing their position, their authority.
Abuse of power.
Abuse of power against this president and against this country. Because I'm looking at my money.
Go ahead.
I'm
Taxpayer dollars.
Taxpayer dollars.
Gone down the drain.
That's right.
For what? McCabe, whenever Lindsey Graham and them call him up there, he need to be marched out in handcuffs.
That's right.
After he gives his testimony, and Rod Rosenstein.
That's right.
Or Steen, whatever his name is.
That's right.
Both of them.
Both of them.
And anybody else, James Comey and all the rest of them.
All of you.
For allowing this foolishness to go
down.
Well, the president tweeted, wow. So many lies by now disgraced acting FBI director Andrew McCabe. He was fired for lying, and now his story gets even more damn deranged. He and Rod Rosenstein, who was hired by Jeff Sessions, another beauty, looked like they were planning a very illegal act and got caught. There is a lot of explaining to do to the millions of people who had just elected a president who they really like and who has done a great job for them with the military's vets, economy, and so much more. This was the illegal and treasonous insurance policy in full action.
That's right.
And the president is right.
And I am requesting a full refund for the fraudulent representation of the FBI and Obama leftovers. Then I want to use that full refund of millions of dollars to investigate the investigators.
And then
we
we need to find some money to investigate the Obama administration.
That's right.
Because with this level of illegal activity going on, you cannot tell me that the president of the United States back then didn't know what the heck was going on. When we come back, we're going to talk about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Jussie Smollett, and this Michael Avenatti. Thank you, John Doe. We'll be right back with more Diamond and Silk Chit Chat. Now, Fox Nation is not just Fox News. It's Fox News intensified with excitement to boost your curiosity. Let us break it down.
Break it on down.
Fox Nation has a library full of new original content like documentaries, live shows, and even weekly programming full of raw honesty and truth.
That's right.
Think of it as a Netflix for conservatives. If you don't have Fox Nation now, then it's time for you to stop what you're doing.
Stop.
And let's sign up right now. So here's how you do it. You pick up your phone and put it in your hand right now.
That's right.
Then go to the phone app store or Play Store and search for Fox Nation.
Opinion done right.
Click the Get or Install button.
Bing.
And after that, you're halfway there. Now, once that red, white, and blue Fox Nation app is on your home screen, we need to get you signed up.
That's right.
And if you see my girl Britt wearing her beautiful pink dress and other Fox Nation hosts, that means you're on the right screen.
That's right.
Now, click the red button to start your free trial and then choose which plan you want. Like which plan will work for you. Like what will be better for you.
Right. That's right.
Because if it was Diamond and Silk, we already know what plan we'll pick. The yearly plan.
That's right.
Once you choose your plan, then click Continue. Now, it's time to create your account by typing in your email address. And creating a new password for your Fox Nation account. And listen, y'all, don't just make that password spicy. You want to make that password strong. You want to make sure that you can remember it. Next, add your method of payment and then click Submit. And voila, just like that, your free trial offer will begin. Not only that, you are now in an exclusive members-only club with new and original content that has never been seen before.
That's right.
So, tune in to watch your favorite Fox stars. Tons of educational and thrilling documentaries, along with daily and weekly shows like Fox and Friends, After the Show, Tommy Lauren, First Thoughts, The Quiz Show with Tom Shalhoub, and don't forget about us, Your Quick Fix with Diamond and Silk. Oh, and by the way, your phone isn't the only place to watch all of this goodness. This streaming service is also available on your computer at foxnation.com. And even on your smart TV through the Fox Nation app. So, let's get this party started right. Download the Fox Nation app or visit foxnation.com. Don't delay. Sign up today so you can hear what all of the Fox Nation hosts have to say. Wow, that's foxnation.com. Be sure to make sure you check us out tomorrow, you all, because we get into more detail about that Andrew McCabe and that old Cory Booker trying to take away our meat. Yes, interesting.
Yes.
Okay, you all. So Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, you know what, Silk? First of all, I done lost a lot of weight because I was huge after that inauguration, girl.
Oh, we both were.
Yes. Another thing is...
Thank you, JJ. Thank you, Amazing Doc. Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay. Somebody want to know, how do we get our money back? How do we request a refund? We need to find out. Another thing we need to find out before we get into Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. We need to find out if everybody want to now sue because our president is trying to protect us. How do the American people sue them for suing the government because our president, because he wants to protect us?
And I see people up there at the White House calling themselves protesting against being secured. How do we, the American people, go up there and say we want security?
Well, if the ones that's up there protesting because they don't want security, they need to get on the other side of the wall. As a matter of fact, collect these people and have them at your house.
That's right.
But when it comes to America House, we ain't gonna be able to allow it.
That's right. Invite them in.
Okay, so listen, you all. Okay, so Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, you all, celebrated that her district did not get the 25,000 high-paying Amazon jobs,
That
you
was
all.
the most ignorant
She
thing I
is
could've
so silly, you all.
What?
I don't want to go into details because I really think that sometimes she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yes.
She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yes.
She was actually celebrating it. And Amazon, what they did was pulled out because they took so much heat.
Right.
Because they were going to be given a huge tax break. Now, here is my theory on all of this. I just feel that if you are a job creator and you're creating 25,000 jobs, and it's going to start off at $100,000 to $150,000 a year.
Yes.
I think you should be given a tax break.
But she was talking about we want good jobs in the community. We want some type, all of this good jobs in the community. And I'm like, wait a minute. I actually saw somebody from the community say, wait a minute. I was banking on this job.
Well,
I want to work.
I was looking at, Faulkner. It was her show. And one of the young ladies was up there and she was saying how somebody in New York was getting the apartment buildings or some kind of building prepared for this influx because people were going to need it. But now that Amazon done pulled out, then look at how he done wasted $1 million trying to get things together.
And when Amazon pulled out, the jobs left with it. $2.8 billion in taxes. What I'm trying to say here is if you got 25,000 people working and 25,000 people are paying taxes.
Right.
I believe that's up to about, was it 28,000 28
was it 28 million?
Or $1 million worth in taxes.
Well, I don't know the exact number.
Okay.
But what I do know that if you have that many people working,
right,
and they're making over $150,000,
yes,
somebody is going to be paying a lot of state taxes and all of that kind of taxes,
right,
and that goes back to the state.
But she was pissed off
about the
$2.8 billion
in tax breaks for Amazon. She didn't like that.
But not looking at the money that would come on the flip side from 25,000 jobs, people getting paid and working. That's
Not only that, once those 25,000 people start working, then every other entity in that area will start booming. The dry cleaners, the laundromat, the restaurant. I mean, it just all, and guess what? People spending, that's more revenue for New York, but not Ocasio.
She wants socialism.
Well, first of all, they are becoming, these people like the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and those on the left are becoming anti-American, anti-humanity, and now anti-jobs. Because AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, called Amazon jobs scraps. As if they was crummy jobs, is what she was basically saying.
Thank you, Lulu. $27 billion is what would have came back into New York if 25,000 jobs.
Oh, 27 billion. And all it.
That's 2.8 billion in tax breaks for Amazon.
But
25,000 jobs, people working, that would have rendered them back $27 billion in taxes that would have came back in from the people working. What?
And see, listen, revenue generators and job creators should not be penalized for making America great again by making American lives better. Meaning giving them a job. And people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, these are the people. Listen, but New York, this who y'all voted because that was going to be in her. Those jobs was coming to her district. She's a moron.
And now she just moved into a luxury apartment.
Listen,
come on.
She don't need to move into no luxury. She need to be living somewhere in a project. Find a project in DC.
No, find a tent city.
And maybe it need to be rat infested.
That's right.
And move into that and tell us how that's working for you. Right. You can't have your behind living in a luxury apartment. Let me go ahead on and get it off your chest. You can't have your behind living in a luxury apartment and the American people in your district don't have jobs. Boo boo the fool.
That's right.
You can't do that.
And not to mention the $10 million deal with Netflix.
Well, they claim that the producers got that, but I'm sorry. This is only my opinion. Y'all wonder what kind of contract she signed. Because she living in a luxury apartment. Because before she even got there, she couldn't afford an apartment until she got her first check.
That's right. Can you mention whatever you're going to mention about Michael Avenatti?
Listen, you all. Okay, so Michael Avenatti confirmed, before we get into Jussie. Michael Avenatti confirms that he have an existing tape of R. Kelly with the underage girl. So before we hop on this story, like a puppy hopping on a pillow, I decided to take a step back.
Okay.
Because I know Michael Avenatti is trying to save his failing career.
That's right.
And then all of a sudden the tape pop up. So I hope if he gave it to the police or the FBI, they do a thorough investigation to make sure that the tape is indeed a real tape.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Now that's all I got to say about that.
Okay.
Well, speaking of tape, Jussie Smollett.
Jussie.
Jussie. Well, the story has changed. The attack investigation has shifted, and now authorities are looking at him. So y'all remember that they arrested the two Nigerian brothers in connection with this, and they had to let them go because those Nigerian brothers started talking, and they basically said that this was all a hoax, that, Jussie Smollett allegedly paid them to, he orchestrated it all to carry out this alleged attack. Now, we know that Jussie Smollett said that this attack was done by two white men. They had a rope and a bleach, and they were in ski masks. And then some say that they were wearing hats. I don't know about the hats. I could just tell you what I heard. And now all of a sudden, the tables are turned. So here is my theory. I've been listening to the news because, first of all, you all know he blocked us on Twitter for no reason.
But now we know why he blocked us.
Why, girl?
Because he can't handle the naked, nasty truth. He knew we was going to see through his full ass. Oh, girl, it almost came out.
Don't let it come out like that.
We was going to see through his BS.
Or his sugar honey iced tea.
And find the facts, Jack.
Oh, yeah. Well, you all, It's not looking good for him.
Yes.
It's not looking good. The Chicago police gave this statement. They said, "We can confirm that the information received from the individuals questioned by police earlier in the Empire case has in fact shifted the trajectory of the investigation. We reached out to the Empire cast members, attorneys to request a follow-up interview." Now, one of the persons worked for Empire that this alleged attack happened with, the two Nigerians, and the other one was Smollett's personal trainer.
Okay.
Now, Smollett legal team issued a statement. They said Jussie Smollett is angered and devastated by recent reports that the perpetrators are individuals he is familiar with. He has now been further victimized by claims attributed to these alleged perpetrators, and Jussie played a role in his own attack.
But didn't he allegedly buy the rope or give him the money for the rope?
Okay,
allegedly?
this is what they're saying, but we don't really know. And before we pass listen, it is what it is. You know,
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Do you all know that we had news bloggers on the left, black news organizations coming for Diamond and Silk, all because we were like telling Michael Avenatti, since he found the tape of R. Kelly, can he find the tape of Jussie Smollett, because we implied that he was lying. Well, I'm sorry, you all are going to have to retract and back those stories.
Yes,
redact those stories, because listen, this man may have been lying about this whole attack. And it's not just Diamond and Silk, it's people that lean left that knows that this man is not being honest about this whole situation. And I don't think you didn't have to pay nobody in Chicago to beat you up. All you had to do was walk up in the wrong neighborhood. Somebody about would have jumped on you.
Well, his story, Jussie Smollett's story, had more holes than a pin cushion, then Swiss cheese and a beehive all together. It was so many holes, and he should have named his story Holy Roly, because all of the holes. Who gonna be waiting on you at 2:00 in the morning?
That's right.
And know where you gonna be coming.
How did you know? Go ahead.
No.
How did you know they were white men?
Right.
If they had on
masks. Okay, and then
how'd you know it was bleach? You said you smelled it.
Yeah.
And do you know the temperature that night? If you throw bleach, that would have frozen. It don't make sense.
Crazy. Okay.
It don't make sense.
So let me just get down to the naked nasty.
Let's get on down to the naked nasty, low down, gutter written truth.
A lot of this hate and divide is manufactured.
That's right.
It's manufactured. And it's manufactured by the left.
That's right.
Because every time a hate crime or so-called hate crime take place, the first thing that the left want to do is blame Trump.
They want to blame the president or his supporters.
Yeah.
Okay, now, all right. Okay, y'all.
Come on, get it.
Okay,
get it,
5 minutes, y'all. 5 minutes and we're going to go.
5.
So you all, I was getting ready.
Yes.
I was doing my little hair, putting on my makeup and everything.
Okay.
And it hit me like a ton of bricks.
Bam!
Yes, not in my chest, in my gut.
Bam!
That's right.
Go ahead.
Now, I'm listening to the news. If Jussie Smollett didn't have a reason to do this, because they are saying, it has been alleged that first he was sent a letter to Empire that he may have orchestrated.
Oh, wow.
And because that did not garner enough attention, he did this. But now, you all, I had to take a pause.
Yes.
Take a step back.
Yes.
This is how it was. Who else is involved in this?
That's right.
If this man was not trying to risk his career, he was not going to be fired from Empire. He had a music career. He had a show. Why would you do this? And this is my own personal opinion. I can have my opinion.
Okay.
Why did people like Kamala Harris and Cory Booker start talking about lynching laws? I'll say allegedly for Kamala Harris.
Okay.
And then when they're asked about it, they don't want to rush to judgment, but they damn sure rushed to judgment when during Kavanaugh case and those hearings.
That's right.
During the coveting boys of the Catholic boys, the school boys, and what they were going through.
Even Roseanne Barr.
Yeah. You rush to judgment on that.
judgment.
But we can't rush to judgment on that. And it would not surprise me, and this is my own personal opinion, because I can have an opinion.
Yes, you can.
That prominent people was not behind this.
That's
and
right.
I want to tell y'all what's happening. We are about to go into, we are in another election cycle.
That's right.
We are really get full-fledged about to get into that. And it's about to get dirty. Politics is real nasty and real dirty. And when you see this one man orchestrating this foolery and manipulating the public and garnering this much attention from prominent people. These are the same prominent people that he's in pictures with. And he orchestrated it. He made it political, so he knew what he was doing.
That's right.
Did anybody push him up to this?
That's right. That's right. What was his motive?
Did anybody push him up to this?
Up to it.
So that you can create this narrative that Trump supporters are racist.
That's
the
right.
Make America Great Again red hat is racist.
That's right.
And all of this other kind of foolishness.
Yep. Because see, what the left want to do is that when you see the red hat, the first thing you think is racist.
It's
you
something going on
in your own heart. So Nancy Pelosi, she deleted her tweet.
Go ahead, girl.
But this is the tweet that she wrote. The racist, homophobic attack on Jussie Smollett is an effort to our affront to our humanity. No one should be attacked for who they are or whom they love.
Right.
I pray that Jussie has a speedy recovery and that justice is served. May we all commit to ending this hate once and for all. And what I want to say, one thing I want to say to Nancy Pelosi, you have to be what you speak of. The hate, being committed to ending hate starts with you, boo. Okay?
Yeah.
When you want to end hate, you got to take the hatred out your own heart. Look at all of the hatred that Nancy Pelosi has dished for the last 2 years.
Who do y'all think y'all fooling?
Yeah.
We ain't Willie Hump, the neighborhood chop. We ain't Taco Bell dumb as hell. This man had a booming career.
That's right.
A booming singing career. And he create this foolishness. And all of you all, the Kamala Harrises, the Nancy Pelosi's, the Cory Bookers, and all of you all jump on this narrative.
It's so sad.
Who ordered all of this foolishness?
Of this. And now you have people in the black community that is going off. They are upset with Jussie and what has happened and what has transpired because they was in the laundromat arguing for Jussie, saying no, Jussie got attacked.
I'm sorry, Jussie could be an alleged liar.
That's right. You even had Carly B. I don't know if anybody know Carly B.
Carly B.
Carly B. She's a rap singer, artist, okay? But she said he effed up Black History Month. Then she said, you give Donald Trump immunity to laugh at, and she said another word, but she was talking about black people.
She used the N-word.
She used the N-word. That's right. That she don't want to call Jussie Smollett a complete lie, but they have evidence from both the brothers. She was upset, you know. So my question is, what is the motive?
Okay, so it brings me back to...
Okay.
Jussie Smollett is in photos with all of these prominent political people. So,
is it politically motivated?
Is it politically motivated?
That's right.
We already know it was orchestrated.
Yes.
But who told Jussie to do this?
Or was he looking for attention? Because he got a lot of attention. He played on Empire.
Okay, you play on Empire. But I know he was probably looking for attention to do this.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the people that immediately came out. Taraji P. Henson. Taraji P. Henson put a post up that I believe she's taken down, but it had him in a video, a link with the news, as if he was in some type of video with the news.
Yes.
Immediately,
yes.
You had Lee Daniels speak out about it. Immediately, something's not right. My gut is telling me
us
something's not
in
right.
Our crawl, you all, it's in the crawl. And if you look at his page, look at a lot of his rhetoric, it's laced with hate.
Against President Trump.
Yes.
And when he was talking to Roberts on Good Morning America.
Uh-huh.
He was like, well, I speak out a lot against 45. And my thing is, if somebody attacked you because you were gay
Uh-huh.
or because you were black, why are you making this political?
Political.
Unless, because we about to go into an election.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody wanted somebody to stir the pot.
They have you as the poster boy.
Create something.
That's right.
So that we can let black people know, we can let people that black people are being attacked in this country and in droves. And gay men are being attacked in droves.
And you want to blame Trump supporters. You want to blame Donald Trump for racism that went on back in the day because of Democrats.
Y'all, I can't get off this story. First of all, they blocked Diamond and Silk.
He blocked us.
For what? Because we hadn't really said anything about it.
Somebody done warned him about us. They knew that he knew we was going to see through his BS. I can look in those pretty brown eyes and see all of the BS. I can see it.
And here's the thing, y'all. I watch Power. We watch Empire. So we
Power too.
We happen to listen. He's an actor. I had no idea that a lot of the stuff that he spewed on his Twitter page were nasty, and it was directed towards our president. I had no idea. But with this right here, did he orchestrate this? Or did somebody tell him to orchestrate this to create this big hoopla? When you have T.D. Jakes and Tyler Perry, I'm talking about big name people taking up and speaking out for you. And your career was not in jeopardy. Your music wasn't in jeopardy. You still getting your bag. You still getting your paper. Something else is going on. And what they are trying to do is they are trying to paint the narrative that the Make America Great Again hat. Oh, they want to paint that as if that's a racial innuendo.
But if you wear a Hillary Clinton hat, does that make you a crook?
And then you conjure up this stuff, and then the media start running with it. Oh, yeah. Just like with the Covenant boys, the Catholic school boys. Oh, the red hats. Oh, that's now it represents the hood.
They did the same thing.
This is what the Democrats do.
Yes, it's something about that red hat. It's something about that red hat. Listen, I don't care which way you all try to spin it. You left-leaning individuals. I don't care which way you try to spin it. President Trump have all supporters of every color.
And see, what you don't understand, there's those you see and those
that
you don't see. So if you're trying to create some type of race war, some type of reaction to put us against each other, there was so many black people speaking out against what Jussie Smollett had done. It didn't make no sense. I was shocked by it. For the first time since the president has been president, everybody was bipartisan that Jussie Smollett could have lied, that this is a hoax.
Now, will the media retract that? Redact that. And then when I look at my president, when that came out that there's been no Russia collusion, where is the mainstream media talking about that?
And the same way that they tried to spin this narrative with Jussie Smollett, it's the same thing that they doing with this Russia witch hunt.
That's right.
Listen, y'all, don't forget, every day we pray at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Every day.
We pray for our president. We pray for our country. We pray for your families, our families. We know that prayer changes things. I'm even going to pray for Jussie. I'm going to pray that you come on and tell us the naked, nasty, low down, gutter-rin truth and stop lying around here.
Confess.
Yes, Confession is better for your soul.
Fox Nation.
Don't forget, you all, we're going to be on Fox Nation tomorrow on Tuesday. Make sure you sign up at foxnation.com. And don't forget the Chit Chat Tour tickets. We're going to be in D.C. this week, February the 23rd. I'm so excited about it. Few more tickets. You don't want them to be sold out. Go get them, chitchattour.com or diamondandsilk.com. Now, I got to head over there tonight so I can watch Don Lemon. And y'all going to want to say, well, why you watching Don? Because I want to see the hurt on his face and see him talk about Jussie Smollett. Because you know he had been texting Jussie after this alleged phony, fake, hate hoax.
That's right.
So I want to see what he got to say tonight.
Got to see what he got to say.
Listen, we finished. Okay, listen, we was just coming to give y'all the 211. We called the 211 because it's 205.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
So in the meantime, in between time, we will see you next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
And don't forget to go watch Sean Hannity.
Yes.
I love you, Sean.